Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you about how I came to Poland, how I came to Europe, the necessary steps I took that made it possible. So when I talk about steps, I'm going to be talking about steps like in terms of finances, in terms of the visa, in terms of my first job in Poland, in terms of your saving potential if you're working in Poland, right? So if you're someone who is looking forward to moving to Europe or Poland, this video is of utmost importance. So make sure you watch this video to the end so that you'll be successful in your application or in your movement to Europe. Alright guys, in case you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Breno and we are changing lives. We drop content about immigrating abroad through work, through studies, and other ways that are legit. So ensure that you subscribe to this channel and click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we drop content. We drop content every week, and don't forget to click on the like button to support this video. Alright, okay, before I share this experience with you, okay, I want to put a disclaimer on this video that the content we are sharing is for information purposes. This is not a professional advice from any immigration. We are not affiliated with any immigration. So make sure you also do your research regarding whatever thing we share with you here. Okay. And the thing is that as time passes, things keeps updating. So ensure that you make research as well. And this channel is a channel that can save you money. You know, you can learn how to do your application by yourself. You don't need an agent. Okay, so you'll be able to learn how to do your application by yourself without paying money to agents. And also it can reduce the risk of you being scammed. So that is why you need to stay glued to this channel. All right, so welcome back ladies and gentlemen. Without wasting your time, let's delve into the content proper. Okay, so here comes the billion-dollar question. How did you come to Poland? How did I come to Poland? So I first came to Poland in 2017. All right, then I came through Erasmus, my bachelor's degree. Then I lived in the city called Opole. I was studying mechanical engineering under Erasmus framework, and it was a wonderful experience for me. So my first tenure I spent around, I think, 5 to 6 months or 5 months thereabout. When I came to Poland, I loved it. To be honest with you, I loved it because I was in Turkey, and compared to Turkey, it was a great place, or Poland is a great place, and I loved it and I wanted to come back again. So I came back again for my internship, and this time around I lived in the city known as Nisa, where I spent around 2 months doing my internship under Erasmus framework as well. During my first visa application, there was a circumstance with my passport. You know, I wasn't able to use my passport for some time, but then I used it to apply for that visa that time in 2017, and I got my visa. You know, by God's grace, I was able to get my visa, and I think the visa fee at that time was around $70. Okay, so that was that time, 2017. Then I did insurance, and if I can recall, probably I used AXA insurance, I'm not sure, but that time insurance was around maybe 60 euros or thereabout. Please excuse me because I'm going to be giving you estimate because I don't remember the exact amount I spent, but having this in mind, you'll be able to plan. You know what I mean? I think right now the visa fee is around $80 to $90, right? But you can confirm by checking on the embassy website. All right, then the insurance now should not be more than 150 euros, but please check with an insurance provider, okay, to confirm. So how did I apply for my visa? First of all, I got an offer from the school in Poland, right? Because you know Erasmus is an exchange program between a university and another university. So there's a kind of a learning agreement between your own institution and the host institution where you're going to. All right, so this is kind of like Europe thing. All right, even though there are some countries that are not European countries that are involved. I was even surprised that some countries or a country in Africa is involved in Erasmus, because that time when I came to Poland, I met somebody who was studying in Africa. I can't really remember the African country, but he came to Poland for Erasmus. So Erasmus is a good thing. It's a good way you can move abroad. And Erasmus visa is one of the easiest visas you can get. So they tend to give you that visa faster because, you know, it's an agreement between institutions, and they know that you're going to be going back to your own institution, and you know it's a European thing, it's an EU thing. All right, and this Erasmus thing, there is grant, there is a scholarship for it, and all the times I came to Poland through Erasmus, I came under a scholarship, under grant. I was being paid grants by the EU through my home institution in Turkey. So when I got my acceptance letter from the host institution in Poland, I prepared my document for visa. So the documents you need include your insurance, which I already told you. That time I think I spent around 60 euros or thereabout, but now it should be around 150 euros or thereabout. But to be sure, to confirm, make sure you contact an insurance provider, or you can check online. And also, then I was in Turkey, I applied using my student certificate. They call it Öğrenci Belgesi. Then also I had to be legal in Turkey to be able to apply for a visa to come to Poland. So I also submitted my ikamet, known as the residence permit in Turkey. So the visa document I used that time include insurance, student certificate, known as Öğrenci Belgesi in Turkish, temporary residence card, a valid temporary residence card. Ideally, I had the photocopy and I also had the original copy. Then the acceptance letter from the school in Poland that accepted me, and also a document showing that I have an accommodation in Poland. So ideally, my institution informed the school in Poland when applying that they should reserve an accommodation for me. So that helped me to get that document without going online to reserve and pay for accommodation. Make sure you put this into consideration when you are applying to a school in Poland. Okay, inform them, or when you are applying, choose that you would like them to reserve an accommodation for you. That way you won't need to pay for accommodation before arriving. All right, so normally when you arrive Poland, that is when you would need to pay for the accommodation. Then also, I think I also prepared flight itinerary. Okay, ideally it is better to have to and fro. Okay, so one of the itineraries should include an estimated time or date when you intend to arrive Poland, and the other one should include an estimated date or time when you intend to depart Poland. All right, this can boost your chances of getting a visa because it leaves the embassy thinking. It will give the embassy an impression that you have the intention to leave the Polish territory before the expiration of your visa. In my own case, I don't think I prepared a bank statement because I had a grant or scholarship from Erasmus. But the last time I was using Erasmus to come to Poland, I also prepared a bank statement in addition to the grant that the school was giving me or EU was giving me. But whatever is your case, whether you want to move to Poland through work or through studies, ensure that you prepare a bank statement. Okay, and as of today, I would advise you to have between 8,000 to 12,000 euro in your account, or between $9,000 to $12,000 in your account. And remember that you can also use a bank statement from someone you consider as a sponsor or you want to use as a sponsor. And I have already made a video regarding the A to Z of proof of funds. Okay, if you haven't seen that video, go and watch that video because that video is so rich to help you to get the picture clearer. So at that time, I had to book for appointment at the VFS Global website because that time Poland we are using VFS Global. I don't know if they're still using VFS Global. So VFS Global is an agency that helps embassies or collects visa application for embassies. Okay, that time they were collecting for Poland, Lithuania, I think Canada as well, and I think Greece too. So I made an appointment on their website. That time appointment was easy because you just need to go on their website and you need to register, and the registration is free, and you're going to see slots and you'll be able to select from the one you feel that is convenient for you. All right, then after you've done that, okay, then I think you will be able to print your appointment letter. So basically you have to download it. I think you'll be able to download it, or they will always send it to your email. So on the day of the appointment, I arrived and I gave my document to them, and I applied for my visa, and I think it took around 9 days for my visa to come out. So basically the Poland visa processing takes around 2 weeks. Okay, but in some cases it can take more, and in those cases that it takes more, then you know that there's a problem with your application. In most cases there's a problem with your application, hence the delay. Okay, so you will need to be reaching out to the embassy or try to write them to know what the problem is. Maybe there's a document that is missing or something, and if they are kind enough, or if someone that is kind enough sees your email or picks your call, then they'll be able to tell you what the problem is. Okay, but in my own case that time, I think mine took around 9 days. I was so happy the day I got my visa. So through that, I was able to come to Europe for the first time. and I was so excited. The weather was different compared to Turkey. Like, I didn't want to go back to Turkey again, you know. So I was planning my way, you know. Even though I went back to Turkey after my program, right, I came back again for internship, and during my master's program I came back to Poland again, and this time around I said I'm gonna stay here. And as God will have it, I got my first job in Poland within 2 weeks of me coming. That is when I came in for the third time. Some of the types of jobs that foreigners can get in Poland include factory jobs, warehouse jobs, English teaching jobs, and also IT jobs, and also other jobs like customer service, etc. As of the time of recording this video, the minimum wage in Poland is 4,300 zloty, which is equivalent to around 1,000 euro per month, and this is gross pay. The rate can change anytime. It can change tomorrow, it can change next tomorrow. For example, in Poland, somebody can spend around 200 euros on accommodation per month. It depends on the type of accommodation, it depends on the city, all right, it depends on your preference. So let's say the person is staying in a room, in one room, or in a dormitory. That's when somebody can spend that kind of amount on accommodation. So the person can spend around 200 euros per month or less. Then around 250 euros should be enough for food and transportation in Poland. Again, it depends on the city where the person is. So after calculating all these things, you see that you still have some money in your savings. So this is for a normal person, you know what I mean, somebody who doesn't spend extravagantly. Okay, if you're somebody who spends too much, then it might change for you. It might be a different amount for you. Do you understand? Yeah, so this is how I came to Poland. These are some of the processes and the things I've learned through my journey. Okay, my desire is to help you so that you'll be pre-informed before you venture into this journey, so that it will be easier for you. Let me know what you think about this content in the comment section below, and also if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section below. I made this video because somebody suggested it in the comment section. So if you want me to make any video, any kind of video, all right, that has to do with immigration, has to do with moving abroad, has to do with life abroad, and other relevant topics, feel free to suggest them in the comment section below. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, ensure that you subscribe and click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we drop content, and don't forget to click on the like button to support this video. All right, thank you so much for watching. Okay, till I come your way again, have a great time. See you in my next video. I love you.